everybody, I've got a massive, I guess massive Dollar Tree haul. We hadn't been there in over 2 months, and we thought we'd go ahead because I wanted to look for a Tupperware, little Tupperware thing, and there was a couple other little things we were saying we would look for there, because Tupperware things on different types on Amazon for storage, some of them are downright expensive. So I said, you know what? Dollar Tree has a lot of, Tupperware type stuff. So let's go there and check it out. So we got a lot of items. Everything was $1.25 except for these dinners that I'm getting ready to show you. They were $5 each, but that's about right. They're high. These Tapatio, the new ones, they're high because we saw them at Food City, and they were, I believe, they were over $5 at Food City. And I was also wondering about the Yellowstone baked beans. We got one and it was $2.99 at Food City, and so we heard they had some, so we wanted to go there, and we got them too. So the total was $76.43. So that's a lot of stuff for Dollar Tree. But 15 of it was 3 of these. And it's the Tapatio, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Tapatio chicken enchiladas. I love that hot sauce, so I'm hoping this will be good. It is hand-rolled corn tortillas filled with shredded chicken, topped with shredded queso cheese, and a savory red enchilada sauce made with Tapatio. Medium, it says. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I do want to say I was disappointed in our store. Usually this Dollar Tree, we used to go a lot more when it was cheaper, but we really hadn't. We were going once a month, and we started skipping a month sometimes. And I like getting our a lot of the things that we try there on Logan's show and stuff that I try. I like getting them there because most of them are $1.25. I mean, all the snacks I guess are, and that saves some money too. So I didn't go crazy with that though. I still got some things in there that I just recently got, you've seen in the hauls and stuff. So I didn't want to go wild, but start showing stuff. I was hoping they'd have some more herb seeds. I think I've got a few more, but I tried. I put like a whole pack of different ones out there, and the soil was too hot. Excuse me. In other words, it was had too much fertilizer in it for them to germinate right. So that's why they didn't come up. I didn't even think about it, But I started all my other seeds in seed starting mixture, so it makes sense. But I found this. I thought I've seen these there before. I thought I would try one. This is parsley. I got a couple of these to try. I can't remember if I've ever tried these or not. If I have, it's been so many years. This one's strawberry, and this one's cookies and cream. I'll probably try those on Logan's show, I'd say, whenever he has one. And I wasn't for sure if we'd had this or not. I know we had a couple flavors of these pretzels, but I couldn't remember if we had the smoked Gouda or not. So I got that. I think Joy just got these. I've got one in there to try, I believe. Or either we've already tried it, either one. It's Hare's Creamy Dill Pickle. Like I said, I think Joy just got that for her. There's the seeds. They didn't have any really left of herbs. But I got some more kale. I got a couple kale. And I got a couple Swiss chard. And I'll probably just do those, like I said, start them in some seed mixture, and then maybe put them in pots after that. Okay, Joy got these Slim Jims. I don't really care that much for these, so they can probably have mine. They taste okay. They just have a lot of, it seems like there's a lot of oil, like oily, in Slim Jims. If y'all know what I'm talking about. I mean, you could probably squeeze it and it, just see oil. So they're not that bad for you, really. I just don't like that about them. I like regular beef jerky, but we got 3 of these. I might have one of them. I don't know. I wanted to try this because I was reading somewhere that turmeric is good for people with Crohn's. It says inflammation response and joint health. I thought I would just get a cheap one at Dollar Tree and try it. See if I noticed anything. Maybe probably take until the whole bottle, you know, is gone to even tell anything. I'm sure Joy got this for Logan. I got a couple different protein bars to try. One is strawberry. I got two of them. I'm gonna give one to Logan. They're Special K, I guess. Strawberry. And then this one is chocolate peanut butter. Got two of them. $1.25 isn't really too bad for a protein bar or something like that. I got this Tupperware thing. It's got this little thing on top. Sure Fresh vented lid, it says. I don't know if I really need that or not, but I'll figure that out later. But I got one of these. Much cheaper than anything on Amazon. I was like, wow. For a plastic container that probably cost you 10 cents to make, you're selling it for 15 bucks or something, you know? I didn't really need I just got some tissue, facial tissue, but while we were there, I went ahead and got a couple because this is the best deal. 175 of them in there for $1.25. You won't find that, I don't think, anywhere else as good of a deal as that. So I got two of them. Okay, different snacks to try. I couldn't remember if we tried all these or not. I got this Utz white cheddar cheese popcorn. If we've tried it, it's been a long, long time ago. I don't think so. I got this. We've tried Utz sour cream and onion, but it was the regular chips. This is the Ripples. I don't know if there'll be any difference in the taste, you know, so I thought we'd try one of those. And this one doesn't have much in it, but I thought I liked the flavor. I want to see what it's like. It's Cork's bold and tangy sweet chili popcorn. Really not much in there, you know, but I don't know if you can get a bigger bag of it somewhere or not. And then these I bought for myself. I just really like these. These are my favorite cheese puffs. So right there. Okay. Kind of stuffy in here today, humid. Okay. They didn't have the A1. I usually get one of each. But that's a great deal. That is a great deal for Heinz 57. Go price it at the store. I mean, another store. They're real expensive. I don't think I've had this before for Kitty. I tried leaving her out. I gave her some tuna and a few treats. As soon as she ate what she wanted of the tuna and stuff, she jumped over here on top of everything. I've got a little clip. I don't know if I'll use it for a blooper or not, but she jumped up here. And I said, okay, this isn't going to work. There wasn't any room for her up here. But anyway, she would have been after these if she'd, you know, got to snooping around. She would have found them, probably bit holes in them. So I'd already given her something to eat, so I'm going to try this next time. It's Delectables lickable treat broth with tuna and salmon. I think she'll love it. She loves anything with broth. She would rather have the broth than she would any kind of meat that's in it. But still, it's good for her. Okay, I got these kettle cooked coconut cashews. Okay, they sound good. I got these for Logan. They're Pure Kick Hydrate. They're zero sugar. The Concord grape is the flavor. 10 calories, 7 electrolytes. I thought he might like that. I got this for Logan. It's kind of cute. A little bitty can of mixed nuts. Says less than 80% peanuts. I'm sure it's 79.9% peanuts. We got these. I don't know. We don't really eat them for breakfast. We just eat them like a snack or like almost like a dessert. Joy might eat one for breakfast. Toast it and stuff. Toasted with some butter on them. They're really good though. They had s'mores, and they had this one, and she said she wanted the blueberry. I don't think I've ever seen this hot sauce before, so I thought I would try it out. I've heard of this brand, Colombiana, or Colombina, Colombina. It's Caribbean hot sauce, red pepper sauce. It says it's medium, so I thought I might want to try that. I got these beer nuts bar mix to try. Yeah, the store, the store, we haven't been in 2 months. It was in pretty rough shape. I didn't have my camera with me. I almost wish I did, just to show y'all what it looked like. I was kind of like, what happened? You know, a couple months ago it was pretty full. They had a lot of empty shelves that were just, had some stuff like scattered around on them, like they did have stuff and it sold. It's just still sitting there, what's left. They had a lot of empty spaces all over the store. And the frozen was in pretty good shape. We were hoping they had those Nathan's onion rings because they're so good. They were out of them. But the freezer was in fairly good shape, and the refrigerated. But overall, the store was kind of pathetic. Really, I was kind of surprised. It looked that bad. Okay, I got one of these to try and one for Logan. I don't know if I've tried this one or not before. Maybe. Snickers iced coffee. Okay. We've got a couple mugs. We've been wanting a different type of cup. Sometimes theirs are so thin they break easily, and we've had several break, and we weren't really doing anything that they should have broke. Like I did put one, it was in the sink and it had some water in it, and I put a butter knife, like, a regular old knife, not a sharp one. And when it hit the bottom of the glass, it broke it. It broke the whole bottom off. So these seem pretty thick. They need washed probably. I know they do, but yeah. I don't know, it's just the glare maybe makes them look. But they're pretty, I really want them because they're pretty, they're thicker than a lot of their stuff. And it's really actually pretty big around. I don't know if it says how many ounces. It just says glass mug. It looks like about maybe 16 ounces. So I thought that was a good buy. Hopefully they won't break easily. Oh, another one way back here. I think that's all of them now. Okay, here's the Yellowstone brown sugar molasses baked beans. We paid $2.99 for that one at Food City. Yeah, and these were only $1.25, so we got 4 of these. We got 4 of them. They were about out of them. There was only about maybe 6 left after we got those, something like that. Okay, here's one for Logan's show. Pop Daddy popcorn. I don't think we've tried any of this. We might have, but I know we didn't try this. A jalapeno cheddar made with ruby red kernels and pure avocado oil, nothing artificial. Made in Michigan. So yeah, that'll be a good one to try. I couldn't remember if we ever tried these or not. We've tried late July stuff, but I don't know about this one. It's made with organic yellow corn. And I got some potato sticks to try. Better made. We've tried some before, but I think it was a different brand. This one's sour cream and onion. And this one is sweet barbecue. And then we've been trying a little bit of beef jerky. Here's a new one, Golden Island Korean barbecue recipe pork jerky. It's fire grilled pork jerky. Thought that would be a good one to try. And it's low calorie and all the numbers are low. Goodness gracious. 50 calories for the whole package and only 2% of total fat, 0% of saturated fat, 0% trans fat, 5% cholesterol, 8%. That would be a good one to try. Only 10% sugars. It's got 8% of protein. Fire grilled, gluten-free, no added MSG, no nitrites or nitrates. That's good to hear. And this one is Jack Link's Pork Tender Bites Barbecue. And it's got similar nutrition facts to this one here. I was trying to see if it said it didn't have any of that other stuff in it. Okay. Why is there anything else? That's the. I think that's it, everybody. Pretty big, pretty big haul. They weren't that busy in there for a Saturday. I expected them to be busy. They weren't that busy. And after looking around in there, if it's been like that for quite a while, people are probably going to one of the other Dollar Trees in the area. There's some we just don't go to. One of them we didn't go to that was near Walmart is because they didn't have the frozen and refrigerated stuff. I think I heard somebody say they might have it there now. I'm not for sure, but it's way farther away than this one. But if you can't get everything you want sometimes because they're empty, it would almost make you want to drive a little further to one that's fuller. But like I said, we hadn't been to that other one in probably 6 months or longer, so it might be in worse shape. I don't know. Well, that's kind of disappointing, like I said. But we got we got all this stuff, and you just expect a place to look a certain way. And go in there and it's trashed, basically. Kind of like, what happened, So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this Dollar Tree haul. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already and share this out. Where's my bell? Wow, oh, here it is, way back here. I see it. Hey there. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day and God bless. Bye, everyone.